Oh my God, let's go. Let's get straight into it. We're here. Holy. What's up, people? How's it going? How's it hanging? How is it going? The chap is jumping. I love the pre-chats. CSVC up in there, Mick up in there, hardest workings in the chat. Something Fishy Alaska, how's it going? Parna, how's it going? Yo, JP trying to start like some kind of Kalshi bet line on what shirt I wear, what headphones I'm using. This is crazy. We get some illegal online betting going on for the stream. I love it actually. We need more underground influence. What's up, Diana Jacob? How's it going? And of course JP. Big Steve, yo, Big Bash Steve. Shout out to Big Steve. Made it in the Big Steve said, seen in the library auction at the Bash, so I can't hear shit. What up, Steve? Yeah, all the people having fun at the Bash, not jealous at all. You know what I mean? We're totally not feeling like we're missing out. Yep. That's the line I'm going with. And we got some excitement of our own tonight, I guess. Heard Wetspot, they're dropping their new releases, which may include, or I think is supposed to include, this micro for what I'm talking about, the small gourami. I can't even read already. We're cooked. But yeah, so I'm curious. This is what I want to do in the chat. So I'm gonna pull it up in case you guys don't remember. But actually, a few streams ago, we actually talked about this fish. It's a newly discovered kind of tiny new species, a small little labyrinth gourami situation. And apparently Wetspot's got 100 of them coming in that should be added to their website. So I figure we should just go ahead and try and take a guess at how much these things are going to be. That's what I want to do. So if I look up here, let me see, how do you spell this thing? Let's see, Wetspot Tropical Instagram. Yeah. So they made an Instagram post. And the Instagram post has the fish. And it talks about how it's coming out. How it's going to be on the new arrival list for today. So Microsphromenus. You see, this is a Facebook post from 2 months ago. I think this is one of the ones we looked at. And you can see, let's see, this is, what's the SP Vietnam? Is that the same one that Wetspot is getting? Let's see. Yeah, okay, I found it. So Wetspot, they're getting the same one, I believe. So this should be what it looks like when it's colored up, which is pretty good. It is pretty good. I can't hate on that. So here's the Instagram post that they put up about it. Listen, we got a full court press for this fish. I mean, look at this fun little animation. Oh, wow. Look at that. Newly discovered SP Vietnam. Wow. And they got some photos up of it. Eating some baby brine shrimp. We got some we got some footage. Holy, let me make this a little bit bigger. Yeah. Mick said, Nick, we need your magic help over here. How are we going to beat France in the next World Cup game? We're cooked. Pay your dues, man. You're going to have to make some sacrifices to the isopod agenda. You know what I mean? We'll see what we can do. Prime says, I don't know how I feel about species being discovered, not even described, and already being exported out the country. Steve said, blind form, Limia, Paraguay. No, Steve, small gourami. See, these people at the Bash, man, they're already wasted. They don't know what's going on. Well, not Steve. Steve doesn't drink. What I mean is that they're having too much fun. Fathom was talking about urinals in Bougie's chat. Talking about, I need to come down there and share a room with him. Oh, my gosh, man. They're having a good time over there. Parr says, maybe I'm biased because we can't own our fish here, and they're constantly exported instead of owned by locals, but I don't know. I think over in Brazil. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Now, I understand why you might think that this is just one of them live bearers that got no color, Steve. I get it. But supposedly it's supposed to have more color than that eventually. So if I go and I put this into Google, you know what I mean? And we go to Glasser, we get some photos that are a little bit more inspiring. You know, we got them in a condition that's a little bit better. Parna says, a really cute gourami, though. How big does it get? I think it's pretty small. I think it is, yeah, Glasser says 1 to 2 centimeters in length. So very small. And they already have some record of it breeding in captivity. Now, I need everyone in the chat. You've seen how it looks. You've seen it's tiny. You've seen Wetspot says they're getting in 100 of them. I need you all to guess, how much do you think they're about to sell this fish for? How much per fish? Now, while you're guessing that, I'm going to try and find this video of them. I think it's Creative Way Aqua. I think they had a video of them. There we go. So here they are eating some baby brine. You can see a little bit more color on them here. I mean, it's not the Glasser photo yet. We have not found. We haven't seen the live video of them that colored up. Now I do believe there should be one from these guys where it might actually be on some eggs or something. Let's see. Eggs. We'll just add eggs to the mix here. Spawning. Maybe there's a Facebook video. Let's see if we can find it. Mix has a nice vid, to be fair. Yep. Parna says most gourami aren't that hard to breed. I guess it's just the licorice gourami are probably the ones people consider to be more difficult. But all right, Parna saying probably expensive, 100. JP says 200. Grubblefish is $50 for a 0.5 inch fish. Is that what it's gonna be? Oh my god, I was guessing at least 20. It's gonna be at least $20 for these guys. Now, they put up their new fish listings. It's scheduled to be. Oh wait, it says it. Wait, guys, it says it's been updated. It was updated just a little bit ago. Hold up. If you already seen the price, don't spoil it. What do you guys think the price of this fish is gonna be? Now I'll refresh your memory on what it looks like. So here's some of the wet spot photos. Okay, then we have the Glasser photos. They got a bit more color on them here. Yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, and then we have some video, some extra video. Well, actually, some extra photos. Now, see, if it looked like this, that's pretty nice. Yeah, we got some more pale fish videos. So they're small little fish. But yeah, how much? How much do you think? Mix says $350. Come on, guys. I hope the fact that you think it could be that high is probably part of the problem, because we probably be like, yeah, of course, let's pay that. What's up in the flesh? How's it going? Better says 35. 186 says 65. Partner says 125. I feel like it's gotta be, I hope that it's like 25 at the most. But I have a feeling if they only have 100, it's gonna end up being more than that. But let's start the new arrivals and see where they come up on the list. Okay, keep your guesses in mind. I'm gonna hold you to them. I'm gonna definitely hold you to them. But let's see what else wet spot, because I would be ashamed if they did all this hype for this tiny fish and then all the other fish were mid. You know, the new species, discovery is nice and all, but like we're gonna need more than that. Okay, let me reconfigure my thing here. Man, I love the frame of this background so much right now. I hate even covering it with the with the web video browser screen share. Man, I don't know how to speak. I should not be a streamer. Holy. Okay. We're good. All right. Let's see what wetspot's got for us today. Here we go. A couple says if your LFS sells them, there'll be at least 65 to 75 more per fish, I bet. Well, if they said they have 100 in stock, are they sending them wholesale too, or are they just gonna sell them directly themselves, I guess? All right, starting off, we have the trout cichlid. Okay, we got some Hemicromus exuls, some Trichona jewels. We got some common crebensis, Pelvicochromis pulcher. So they're starting off with the most, some familiar, underwhelming fish. Okay, wait. When we're looking for the new species, we got to build up to the hype, I guess. Okay. We got the Pantanocichlid, Cynocycles percy. There's no photo. What is this? Let's Google this. We got to make our way. Oh, God. This thing looks like... this is a real unit. It's kind of unique looking, though. I don't hate this. Now, do I want it? Probably not. But at least it's got a very unique look to it. I got to give it that. That's kind of cool. I give this fish a 30. I still got a rating stream. Crebensis are cute when they're fat and round. I love cribs. I do. Couple fish at wholesale is probably 20 per fish based on the current price. Well, let's see what I haven't seen the current price yet, so let me see. Okay. We got blue acara. Well, we got belly crawler, Columbia Crinichicula SP. How big does this one get? I love the pikes. Oh, they say Aqua Imports calls them the common pike cichlid. One of the smaller species of pike cichlids, so-called belly crawlers, found in fast-moving rocks through Colombia's Rio Meta drainage. It says they get 8 inches. That's not small enough for me. The pikes I have are a bit smaller than that. It is a very nice looking fish, though. Mick says, my Vihia Hartwegi is a stunner. Sad I only have one left. You have one of these fish, Mick? Oh my goodness. I thought you had mostly all small fish. That does look like a cool looking fish, though. Alright, we got Geophagus Finny, Kinacara, Gai, G, however you say. Brazilian rams. Oh my goodness. Okay, Brazilian rams, 1.5 to 2 inches. They're on sale for 30 each, unsexed, wild caught, allegedly. We got some Corydorus Harald Schultzii, still up there on sale, $40 each. Got, okay, longfin, albino bristlenose. Okay, bristlenose. More bristlenose. LO52 Adapto butterfly pleco. Kind of looks cool. It has a crazy name. Decaesyria picta. Says it gets, how big does it get? 6 inches? Okay, not too bad. Probably says the Microgeophagus looks like a Cory. We talk about the Brazilian ram. Yeah, it does gotta look like a Cory. Buzz says that looked like those Regani. It does look kind of similar. It does. All right. A lot of plecos. A lot of catfish. We got some whiptail. A lot of Columbia locations I'm noticing. We got peppered coolie loach. We got the fork-tail loach. Oh, the fork-tail loach. It's a loach. Well, it does kind of have a bit of a more sea serpent look to the body of it. I guess because these fins kind of give me sea serpent vibes. Valentella Masi. Let's see. 2 to 3 inches. Unsexed wild caught, 30 each. Now, when I look this up, what do we get? Do we have a Glasser photo of this? What's up, Pond Puppies? Yeah. I mean, the fins on them are much cooler than your standard loach. It does have a brown body either way. But it does kind of have that water snake vibe to it. So, you know, that's cool. I like that. It's kind of interesting. Pygmy multi-stripe loach. Okay, we've seen that on the Blue Devil tetras, chocolate neon tetras, some Emperor tetras. Okay, some of this stuff I recognize from last stream. I'm looking for this gourami, though. Oh, look, for the live bearer people, we have Micropocilia picta. They got those on here. A tank raised pair is $20. Not too bad. We have Kumana number 113, Endler's live bearer. There's no photo. Let's see. What comes up when I Google this? Prime says, I can't remember if Glasser's got an M. Seraphe. I think they've only got an M. Picta. Okay. And this Endler looks pretty, Endlery. Looks interesting, I guess. Limia tridens. Fricatus. Buff back eel. Excuse me? Got the Taylor Lautner eel. What's going on? Macronathus maculatus. Holy. Let me see if I can find a picture of this. Okay. I see. Buff back eel. If you say so. They do have quite a concerned looking face. Guess I would be too. Parna says that, oh, that Endler is nice. Okay. Beto says Picta or okay. Mix says my weakness is cichlids when I started my hobby. It's good to know. Oh, they got the desert gobies. We've talked about the desert gobies on here once or twice. They're pretty cool looking. When their full color look to them is all yellow. Their fins got some white highlights on them. Desert goby, not bad. For $15 a goby. Could probably swing that. Oh, the suspense is killing me. Where is this? Where's this? Where is this damn mini gourami? I can't take it anymore. I have to know. All right, here we. Oh God, come on, man. Oh, come on. Oh man, here it is. Here it is. God damn. I mean, I'm not surprised, but I mean, this definitely takes me out the running for buying this whole fucking lead, man. So they want $50, and it's hilarious how they really did put the size as extra small. Just so you are aware, we are the first in the U.S. to offer this extremely rare. So, to all you fish people out there that may be watching this, you know, I put the name in the title, so maybe you're just looking up the fish and you're trying to learn more about it. When a new fish like this comes out, trust me, it will be back. If they sell out all these at $50, they're going to bring it back. And trust me, the price will drop. It will. Because they don't want to. There's going to reach a point where the amount of people that are willing to pay $50 for this fish, you know, plus $50 in shipping. Like, just think, if you buy one of these fish, you have to spend $100. The lowest their shipping is like $50. And we've seen on here the sale on fish that are very expensive. It doesn't take too long until it happens. I mean, look at this. They got a price range on these. Let me see. They're not even selling attempted pairs anymore. The Titan Apistos, holy. But they put those on sale pretty quick for like almost $100 off. So I'll just say to people that are interested in this fish, someone's going to bring it in. The price will drop eventually, and they seem easy to breed. So I wouldn't feel the urgency to hop on, you know, loading up your credit card for this one. That being said, I mean, if you want to be the first to get a new species of fish, I understand the novelty pricing, you know. Mick says, the hard thing is I want all of these fish. And Parna said, to be honest, 50 doesn't seem that bad. Johnny Best says, what's up? Bell says there's a goby from the Philippines that's bigger than 10 centimeters. They used for food. Not sure if anyone's tried keeping them in tanks. Oh, interesting. What's the name of it? Parna says, are all those little wigglers in the background just baby hill streams? Yeah, baby hill streams and red plecos, yeah. There's a decent population in that tank. I mean, 50 is not as bad as it could be. Let's see. They said they started with 100, so we should be able to see them going live, you know. So yeah, 91 in stock. So we'll see how fast that they sell this out. They sell 100 times 50. Yeah, okay, $5,000 of tiny new species of fish. Hey, what's up, Johnny Best? Yo, Johnny just sent a $5 donation. Thank you very much, Johnny, for your generosity. Thank you very much. You just got me 10% closer to buying one of these. I'm joking. W Johnny's in the chat. Please. Thank you to Johnny. What do you think? Johnny, you spending $50 a piece on these fish? The problem is they're unsexed, so if you gain them for the purpose of breeding them, you're gonna want to get a group, and that's where things are gonna get tricky. Pom Puppies say, do Microsphromenus still die off in brackish water? It's a good question. If I look up Microsphromenus and brackish water, let's see what Wikipedia. I mean, Wikipedia says that they're native to fresh and brackish water, so I'd have to assume that some of them must be able to be in brackish water. Let's see this forum post from fishlore.com. We got a Fishlore VIP who says they occur in both fresh water and brackish water, but mostly brackish water. Holy. So maybe brackish water would actually help. But sounds like it would depend. You want to trust the old forum post? Wait. Hold up. This forum post from 2024, it has a familiar profile picture. This is not T. Relly's profile picture. Yeah, I think we just found T. Relly's YouTube channel. Yeah, look at this. Liberty Tiger, Liberty Priscilla hybrid. Yeah, we got him. We got him. Let's see. What were they saying on this forum a while ago? Well, this is where they're talking about the brackish water and the Microsphromenus. So hey, depending on the species, maybe it would help. That's funny. We found them creating all these dirty hybrids. Look, Tiger Liberty Micropicilia hybrid. Disgusting. Dad, Limia Islay, Mom, Picilia salvatoris. It's cool it documents everything. But yeah, we found our friend for sure. By the way, I asked Johnny if he'd spend $50 per fish for these, and he said, hell no. Parn says there's very, very little information about any Micropicilia aside from Picta. The only other key piece of Seraphe I found were Japanese, and they lost theirs as well. Oh, man. Sounds like there's few keepers, perhaps, for a reason, because of the difficulty, I guess. Well, by the way, I'm gonna go ahead and hop in the VC now, because I told you guys I got a headache. I might need help. I might need help to figure out what we're looking at here. But if you go to Discord, I'll be in one of the voice channels. Let's see. Voice channels. There we go. Live on YouTube. That's the voice channel I'll be in. If you'd like to hop on stream with me. Alright. That being said, $50 per. I guess it could have been worse. It really could have been worse. But it also is still, you know, relatively high. What's up, Fishin' Jay? How's it going? Mikim said, I've kept Micropicilia pere with small koi carps. Okay. Mick said, some Micropicilia are sensitive when caught in nature, not as bred ones. I don't understand the big problem. Johnny Best says, you're selling your fishes? You selling your fishes? I mean, what fish do you want? What fish do you want, Johnny? I might be open to selling fishes to you. Shit, you've already donated $5 every time you've shown up. It's the least I could do. I do have a lot of hill streams, so I haven't figured out what I'm exactly supposed to do about that. Oh man. Oh man, oh man. Johnny says, I see babies in your tanks. Yep. This is my 40 breeder. It's basically all hill streams and plecos, red plecos at the moment. Okay, 1 second. Brand new. Yeah, 50. Okay, let me see if I can I found video of where they had these guys on eggs. I literally... Oh, wait. I think this might be it. No, that's Ornitocata. That's different. Bad Google. Okay, I gotta put my quotation marks around this species, fake species name. It's not even a real name. They just made it up. So, you know, we're dealing with stuff not described by the science. Oh, I had the wrong name in Google. Micro. Yeah, they just took the licorice gourami type name, just add micro to it. Okay, there we go. What's up, VSW211? It's this one. It's what one? Okay, let me see if I can find this video. Holy. CWA has the vid on their page. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was CWA. Ah, thank you. Here we go. So if you were to spend the 50, they do seem to be cave spawners. Yeah. Look at that. The green shine is nice when they kind of have it together. There's definitely a lot of variation in the colors that you see from the different photos and stuff. Let's see, creative way. Did they do any more? Or is that the main one? I think that's the main one. Prana says, oh, they're really nice. Johnny says, are they new? Yep, these are brand new. This is the new release. So Allegedly, that's the fish that Wetspot has right now. So you can be at the forefront of fish keeping technology, science, whatever. You could get a fish no one else has really kept in the hobby that much first. You got to put in your order now. They only got 91 left. Parna says unboxing brand new fish release. Yeah. The unboxing video of these would hit, I'm sure. Come on. You could make your money back. Johnny said, oh, Lord. Yeah. I really need to see. It's so hard with the photos. And I want to know how often they actually express their colors. VSW said also this Stiphodon that CWA just posted brand new as well from Fiji is very interesting. I'll take a look at that. So you know what? This is my first time really looking at Creative Way Aqua. I see they got like 2,000 followers. I was gonna ask what they are, but look, I just read the description. A trading company specializing in the export and import of breed and wild ornamental fish. Okay. We got a price list and link page. Existing client. Oh, we gotta get a user ID. Holy. Can we see the stock list without logging in? I want to look at the Stiphodon video. No stock data. Okay, CWA ornamental and aquarium fish / shrimp wholesale. In Taiwan. One of Taiwan's famous ornamental fish importers and exporters. Alright. Okay. 0 staffs. Okay, what website? A little bit missing in the details here. Can I click? What's the packing specifications? Tell me. I can't. I'm trying to click. Okay, here we go. Our standard is 4 to 6 bags per box. Alright. Livestock will be prepared and packed according to instructions for shipping perishable items from FedEx. Oh, from FedEx guidance. Which means our live fish not only will be shipped by ordinary passenger aircrafts, but transported by FedEx. Alright. To diversify our products, we collaborated with more than 250 ornamental fish farms in Taiwan and also engaged in cooperating with fish farms in Southeast Asia. We're very welcome all kinds of challenging requests from customers and trying to mirror customers' expectation. Okay. How to place an order, send an email. Oh, man. Yo, some of these basement operations, I wonder if they ship some fish to them. Let's get the new fish. CWA. Alright. Let's check out this Instagram page. Johnny Best said, the sparkling gourami was my only micro gourami if I owned a gourami at all. Yeah, that's a good one. Look at this. They call this Stiphodon SP Fire Red Stiphodon Goby. Look at them go. They look like little vacuum cleaners. Look at that. Wow. I'll be honest. How long do you think it will take until they sell out these new fish? Because I feel like there is a lot of people willing to invest in the newest thing. It's a very small fish. Look, it just went down as we've been watching. Went from 91 to 86. Supposedly they start with 100. I just don't think 100 is that many. I think they can sell them out. I think they'll be gone in a week. That's my guess. Because I feel like I know at least 5 people that have the money and the desire to get in on something like this early. And if I know 5 people, then someone watches probably knows 5 people. And 100 is just not that many when you split it across the whole country. So I feel like these micro gourami are, I think they'll get sold. The question is, when they bring them in again, will they be able to sell them at 50 each? Depends on how much they've flood the market. Like the CW 217s, like that, they came down in price relatively fast, but that's because they brought in like a shit ton of them. If they keep bringing these in like every few months, just 100 each, then they could probably keep them at 50. But I think how quickly they sell would decrease over time. Definitely. Let's see. Also, if wetspot got them, how long? That's just the 100 wetspot got. How long until some of these other retailers get their hands on them too? Like, probably, chances are it's not an exclusive, right? Is this from Glasser or what? But once more than one place is selling them, I'll also be curious to see if everyone sells them at 50 each. I don't know, man. I guess it's better than a least killifish, You're talking about small fish. I feel like chili rasboras are still the one of the best looking really, really small fish. VSW says Canada has them for $20 US equivalent if anyone wants to drive to Winnipeg. Okay. Well, that makes me feel better because I just feel like $50, there's no way they paid I have a hard time believing they paid that much for these. Like, wouldn't wherever they come from just be like, hey, it's a tiny fish. Like, how's $5 sound? Like, are they really going to start all the way up to 50? Like, I don't know. Let's see. Cycloholic.com in Canada has them for 30 Canadian dollars, which equals 21 US dollars. Yo, I need to go on a road trip. Let's see. Cycloholic. And then I'll put the micro gourami. What did not match anything? Is it on their list? Okay, they have a list. Got it. So I might not be able to just find it easily. Partner says least killies are awesome. I want some. I do like least killies. I still got them around in here. I still got them around. Okay, hold up. Let me go back to this CWA Instagram. So if I go to Glasser, let me remember where they said about where this came from. Okay, Mini Gourami Vietnam. This is the Glasser article on them. Mini Gourami Vietnam. A literal little sensation has reached us from Vietnam, a new miniature gourami that does not belong to any previously described genus or species. And these tiny fish, which grow to only 1 to 2 centimeters in length, also are exceptionally pretty. Now, they put SP Vietnam in the name, so I mean, it was kind of obvious, they're from Vietnam, right? But just wanted to see if they had any other details in there besides it. The little fish were discovered by Vietnamese nature enthusiasts who first found them in September 2025. That makes sense because I remember reading about them. The area where they are found is in central Vietnam, not far from the famous imperial city of Hue. I feel like if this is the case, if there's like a lot of them, I feel like they're going to be back relatively quickly if it's found that they actually sell. The habitat is depicted in the English hobbyist magazine Labyrinth, the publication of the Anabantoid Association of Great Britain. It is a fairly open habitat at the foot of a mountain range. The water chemistry is 22 to 26 degrees Celsius, TDS 40, which is about 2 degrees DGH, and pH 5.5. VSW says they're from Hue Province, Vietnam. Okay. Also, Parda and Mick have been having an intense conversation about these microprocillia that they've been collecting. Well, Parna's been collecting, so it's cool to see in there. It's a fairly open habitat at the foot of a mountain range. Yep, I read that. The new species is certainly most closely related to Microsphromenus, licorice gouramis. Like these and their close cousins, the spike-tailed gouramis, Pseudopsiphoreminus, and Malpeluda, the new minis are cave breeders. As breeding has already been successful, unfortunately, we cannot say anything definitive about sexual dimorphism. And their neutral color, the new minis have 2 longitudinal bands on a beige background. Okay, so it's not when they get in the mood, the dark dorsal band disappears and it's replaced by a brick red band. They get bricked up. It's crazy. Along the central longitudinal band, the presumed males have blue iridescent scales during brood care. The belly turns bright blue, though we have not yet found a characteristic that would allow us to reliably distinguish the sexes, especially not when trying to catch them, because then they suddenly lose all color. So with that description, it's kind of hard to say if they're just kind of beige most of the time or not, but we're going to have to find out. We classify this new dwarf for which... Oh, shit. Johnny Best sent another $5. Thank you very much. Please put W Johnny in the chat. Appreciate you. Hold up. Johnny's just got us a lot closer, man. Yo. $10 down. We're 1/5 away to one of these 1 to 2 centimeter fish. Holy. At the forefront of aquarium history. Thank you very much, Johnny. Let me know if you want some hill streams. Let's make a deal. We classified this new dwarf for which the apt but scientifically invalid name Microsphromenus Vietnam is used as a specialist fish. In the aquarium, these tiny fish are probably most comparable to the equally tiny Paris Forminus ornaticata. The number of fry per clutch is low. In one photo, we counted 12 larvae. The good news, these dwarf gourami will most likely live quite a long time. Several years can be expected if their ecological conditions are similar to those of the paros. As with the paros, baby brine serve as a primary food source. Saying everything else aside, the fact that a dwarf labyrinth fish from this lineage was discovered more than 1,200 kilometers east of the nearest known paro location in Thailand, in a region that is otherwise quite studied from an ichthyological perspective, is simply sensational. Let's hope that a few specimens now available on the ornamental fish market find their way to good breeders who can establish an aquarium strain of the new mini gourami. Yeah, this would be a cool one to line breed for a bit. Maybe you can get one more colorful. I mean, tiny fish are in. There's no way around it. So, least killifish are a great example. Their color's way worse than this. People love them. I got them. I bought them. I've bought least killifish more than once, I think. Because I got them at auctions twice, I believe. Yeah. Mick says, the local fishermen should be provided with tubs, cement ponds, and start breeding them, I say, as a first way of doing it. Close to home, where collected, then expert. Parnas says, agreed, no climate better to breed the fish than its local climate. Well, I do think that sounds like a good idea. Parnas says, damn, that's a lot of baby bristlenose. Yeah, let me see if I can move the camera even closer, because I feel like you can't even see them all right now. The idea of them, I mean, if they keep selling them for 50 each, then they might bust out some ponds and start breeding them. But the real question is, how many of these were in their natural habitat? Because if it's an amount where they could realistically just grab a couple hundred every month, then sell them for a decent price, and it may be more worth it to do that than to actually breed them themselves. I don't know. I guess that's the question. In 6 months, how much do you think these fish will cost? In 6 months. Let me move my camera real quick. 1 second. put some more. I'm gonna put some more of Kin's Ultra Intense Spirulina mini sticks. Let's see how they like these. Okay. Yeah, 6 months. How much will they cost in 6 months? Mick says, the thing is, there are so many searching for new fish to sell first time to the business. Yeah, and if it's really that close to, society, you may actually end up with more than one, entity going out there to try and collect them. That could also happen. I would imagine, at least. Parna said, I think the issue is the people out there collecting aren't the ones getting a lot of money, and eventually that collection spot will dry up. Yes. That's kind of what I'm saying. If the people collecting aren't getting that much money for them, then will it be worth it for them to invest in the space to farm them if they're already not getting that much? That's the question. They have to be getting enough from them to decide to breed them, right? I don't know. I'm not an expert on these things. I've collected some aspidoras out of a spot a few times and came back and they just weren't there. They'd either moved upstream or invasive guppies ate all the eggs. Parr says the effort to collect and breed is very different. Which one do you think is more effort? Okay. Now, I feel like that doesn't that depend on where they're collecting from too, though, because there's some of those collection trips you watch. It's like an insane journey they have to go on to get the fish. But if I read this, they say it's not far from the famous imperial city of Hue. So it doesn't. It sounds like you have a decent place to leave from. It's not like some of those trips where they're on like it doesn't sound like it's one of those trips where you're like on a canoe ride where you have like the gas can behind you and the small little boat for like a whole day, and then you stop in one village and you get more gas. You know what I mean? Parn says, going out there spending gas money trekking, if it's a bit far from home, the heat of the sun is much harder than breeding at home. I think what VSW is saying is kind of that's basically what I'm thinking. Because it said there's a lot of cheap betta and macropodus breeders in Vietnam, but if they really only lay 12 eggs, if they really only lay like 12 something eggs in a batch, it's not going to be worth breeding. That's basically my question, is can they easily breed them in amounts that would make it worth it? Mick said, I'm on both sides. I love wild fish, but not if humans go grab them all. I think I'm just on the side of, I think there's a least harmful way to do everything and a most harmful way to do everything. So sometimes, if there's actually an economic incentive not to destroy the environment, maybe that could be nice. Hey, we don't destroy this pond or something. We can sell fish out of it, Parr said fish like Otocinclus and Parotocinclus are simply not able to be bred commercially. Really? Well, you seem to know. What do you know about? Because Parotocinclus are ones that I definitely want to breed. That's been something I've been keeping them for the purpose of. But what are the factors that you think make it not possible commercially? Is the number of babies they have, how long it takes for them to grow, that kind of a thing? Okay, sorry. I got just this text on the screen. What is consistent across the photos of them is the little green band, like the iridescence in the black. Now I do wonder what the sexing Because they said they haven't figured out how to sex them yet, but I feel like there's got to be something. Color, body shape. We look at this photo. We have this one over here, this one over here. I even in these photos, I kind of imagine sometimes I'm seeing a difference between the fish shown. Now, you guys in the chat, this photo, it seems two of them flaring at each other. Would you assume that they're both males? VSW says they don't even breed Swellia commercially in Vietnam, and Swellia are stupid easy as seen in the background. Really? Yeah, the only thing with the Hillstream loaches, they are really easy to breed. I do feel like mine, no, I'm not like trying to super grow them. I do feel like they grow kind of slow. Like the ones in the stores are so massive compared to, like, when I saw how small my Hillstreams were when they started breeding, I was really surprised because the ones that I got in the store were so much bigger. I got a group of 10 juveniles from Marcel was what started this colony, and they came in, you know, about the size as you see most of the bigger ones on the screen. But it wasn't very long. They weren't that much bigger than that when they started actually having babies. So Parna says, I'm not against collecting. I'd be a hypocrite if I was. I just wish locals had a chance to own their fish and make money off of them instead of only foreigners getting them. Yeah. Parna says, number of babies and difficulty of triggering spawns plus raising young fry. That's why they're not able to be bred commercially. Yeah. Ottos are mildly easy compared to other Hypotoma. They just breed sometimes. Yeah, I guess triggering my Heraldii to spawn is probably what I need to think of doing the most. Simulate that rainy season. And get some flow, some more flow going up in there. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, man. Two little gouramis flaring at each other. Would this be two males or a male showing off to a female? Also, I see they have that little bulge. You know, you get like with the bettas or that little bulge at the front. That always makes me so like nervous. I'm so paranoid about my fish getting bloated. Am I crazy in feeling like, see, like this fish, look how much it's got like more brown speckleding on it. I feel like. Let's see. I'm trying to go back through all the photos and see. It doesn't look like it's got as big of a belly. Maybe it needs to eat some more compared to these. But look at this one. Holy. Parna says, I need to show you what properly fed baby bettas look like. They're actually orbs. Are they supposed to be orbs? That always just makes me nervous when I see bettas looking big. Speaking of which, I have some betta machiensis that I need to move that I got from Big Steve. I want to move them so I can actually breed those. They've been making bubble nests. I should catch one and try and show you on stream so you can tear my bettas apart. Jacob said, I like to research freshwater ecology in the places of the fish where the fish were collected. There could be certain plants, fish, other kinds of things that are possible triggers. Mick said, finding a species in thousands in nature, it's all about getting the knowledge on how to do it. But it's another thing to breed plus doing it for profit for a breeder. There is a way, perhaps not commercially doable. Words of wisdom from Mick. Let's see. Does Aqua Imports have anything that they've brought in that's new? While I'm at it. Latest arrivals. Now, see, the Galaxy Autos could be commercially viable if you could just trigger them reliably and then sell them for $1 billion because they're pretty expensive. They're about $30 each. Okay. Now, are the Heraldii wild caught basically, or is anyone breeding them? Let's see. Parna said sent the baby pics. All right. Where'd you send the baby pics at? I'll take a look for them. I haven't seen them yet. I can't judge Mechiensis since they're wilds. They don't have a standard like domestics. They're wilds, but I think they're some kind of hybrid strain from. I think they're. I bought them from someone that bred them, and I think they originally purchased them from Blackwater Aquatics. I want to say. They look really nice. It's actually kind of a shame. I've had them in a tank that doesn't have the best lighting, so I haven't been able to fully appreciate them. And I want to move them to a tank where I can actually show them on stream. But let me see. Blackwater Aquatics. Let me see if I can find this. You don't like hybrids, so I haven't studied how to judge them. Oh my gosh, how do I find them? Yeah. This is exactly what they look like. So I think it's this one. You've had them together? Yes, I have had them together. Mick said, example for me, in the cold Sweden, I can't breed Apistos. I can't breed Apistos. I can breed Apistos in hundreds of thousands. But it's another thing getting some profit left over when having electrical bills, basement renting bills. Part said, bettas and the Splendus complex shouldn't be cut together. Even wilds is extremely stressful, even if they're not hourly fine. It's the same as keeping domestic females together. Well, they shouldn't be all together for too much longer. But they were a lot smaller when I first got them. So now they're big fish. It's time to pair them off. Parna said, also, yeah, those look like hybrids. All right. Well, I mean, aren't a lot of the domestic betta strains some kind of hybrid along the way? I have no idea. The only thing I'm a super snob about hybrids with would probably be killifish. But that's what I'm just most invested in personally, and trying to keep different strains of. Betta sponge are all hybrids, but yeah, they're domestic, so got you. Why did I just Google killifish? I don't know. Why did I just Google killifish, bro? That's what's wrong with me, man. My streaming brain. Everything I say, I just Google. VSW said there's some fuck-ass tetra hybrids in China now. I've been wondering why there aren't more tetra. Like, I feel like, okay, if we're going to hybridize a fish like bettas and guppies and all these things to get something pretty and stuff, I feel like there's a lot of hybrid potential if you're into that kind of a thing with tetras. So I did kind of wonder if that was going to be more of a thing at any point. There's just so many tetras with so many different characteristics. Let's see, go to livestock. Par said if we start talking about it as a hop on VC, there's so many misconceptions. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Look, I can make the better people mad again, I guess. Parna said, oh, the babies didn't send it till now. Got you. The bettas the betta album marginatas, those are my favorite. The betta rubras, we have an understanding, but they're not my favorite. Like, I think I would like to dedicate more space to the album marginata than have both of them. Parna says, you made the better people mad. I mean, better people, no offense, they do get pretty mad pretty easily. Like, One time, everyone was sharing that research paper about 5 gallon aquariums. Terrible paper. Parna says I love Shinoides and API. Yeah, I'd love to have API. That's definitely on my list. Definitely. Parna says I only get mad at unethical breeders. Dorsicleia said Shinoids are my fave too. No, I don't think I'm an unethical breeder. I've never put my betta in a jar, a coffee cup, a toilet bowl. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. No, no. What's the worst thing I've done to my? I don't think I've done anything bad to my bettas. They've been in. They actually have been in like 10 gallons minimum mostly. I've grown out the babies in 5 gallons, so I guess technically I've been adhering to most of the. PSW said API is Muliadi now, right? Oh, it got changed. Let's see. Oh, Beta SP Muliadi API red. When was this described? Let's see, Beta Muliadi. Newly described 2025 study. Beta Cocina complex. Does this sound right? Dorsicleia said my jade / laspis have laid eggs a couple times now, but no fry. Well, hey, that's the first step, right? Parr said, oh yeah, you said unethical breeding is a lot more than care. Genetics, breeding goals, and sourcing are a major issue. Oh, interesting. Genetics is definitely something. Well, we just did the genetics stream for a reason. I'm trying to learn more about that, but I don't breed anything on a massive scale, but as I do breed a few things, genetics is something I recognize I need to learn more about. Parn said, raised with love means nothing if you're breeding genetic abominations, so diet so much. Oh my god. Johnny Best said, Jacob Pasilia, man, would you buy the micro gourami for $50? Come on, Jacob. Alright, this is what Parna says well-fed betta babies should look like. And they do indeed. I would be scared to get my bettas this fat. I would be scared. I'm so scared of my fish dying of bloat. I have PTSD. These things definitely look well fed though. They look like they love to eat. Wait, I got there's one more photo. I got the side view. Holy. God damn. Breeding domestic bettas is much closer to breeding dogs and breeding things like Corys. There's a standard to be bred towards. Oh. Well, the bettas I have right now that I'm breeding are Rubra Aboriginata and the Machiensis. Well, I haven't bred them yet, but I intend to. So, I guess there's not as much of a standard for those. Jacob said, I'm sorry, Johnny. I have too many different Endler guppies breeding, and I'm keeping certain ones. I got Madakas growing out. I just got more Pseudomagilla Gertrude RO2s. So I'm too busy for a gourami, but I appreciate the offer. He wasn't offering to sell it to you. He's asking. Wetspot just released the new fish, so he's asking if you buy it. Parna said, wild bettas are another thing entirely. They should be bred just like other fish. Oh my gosh, what a relief. What a relief. One day I'll get my camera over across the room where I have my guppies and stuff that you guys can see. You think that's a good price for that nice of a fish? Holy. Okay. You got a different price range than me. 1 second. I'm gonna move a camera to a tank. I think Parner will like the Fish to Keeping said cichlids breeding in a bag is wild. You got cichlids breeding in a bag somewhere? That is pretty wild. What's up? How you doing? Jago said, I mean, if it's for a fish that would only keep one or two at $50 is fair to me. Okay. I mean, listen. I would pay $24.99 each for these. I think that's. I could see a world where I was able to pull that off. You know, I saved all my spending money. You know, I've sold all my excess species that I've been downsizing and stuff, and I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna use this fish money to buy some fish. I could buy a group of these at like 20 to 25 each, but at 50 each, I'm gonna have to wait this one out. I'm gonna wait for the money bags to bring these home. Pryor said these domestics started fighting at 19 days old, but they shouldn't really be separated until they're around 45 days old. As soon as that mark hit, I separated all of them. Wow. Fish to Keeping said, wow, they had to saturate that image that much for it to look kind of red. I mean, look. This is the thing about the photos I've been saying. So these are the the Glasser photos. Now, the Glasser photos are like that. If you go to wetspot photos are always make the fish look, you know, on the safe side. They never make them look too good. But I mean, it's pretty like it's nothing. You know, they don't got any color on them at all. Then you go to Creative Way Aqua, and that being said, they're doing a breeding behavior. But this thing almost looked like a mini betta fish. It's like glowing blue. Okay. Then if you go on Facebook to Journey to the Water Facebook page where they got some photos up. Now we got some of the green. So like I think they got a green iridescence to them. Sometimes you see it's just in the black line. Sometimes it's like got this half red, half, you know, or not a color looking type thing. I don't know as far as saturation goes where it ends up. But I do get the feeling it doesn't look like this all the time. Christian said, please buy my brown fish. I think it's working. People love gray fish, man. I don't know what's up. Creative Way is top tier pick / vids. We'll see. See their reliable source then. So then you have to admit that the fish has some color on it. They got some pictures too as well. They're lit like a tech YouTuber's background. Got the orange and red. Today, I'm going to be unboxing DJI's new Pocket Osmo 3000. Fish Keeping said, Creative Way is a good supplier. Pricey, though. Do you think these are the... I think I looked at their site and they are in Thailand? You think they supplied these to the wetspot? Because if they're pricey, that might explain why the wetspot did sell them for $50. Parna says, to be fair, Betta's Argaramis kinda. I must say, seeing a fish all colored up when they're mostly pale is top tier. Mick says, a flash and every fish goes blue. Mick is kind of spitting right now. You're not wrong. You shine a light on it, or you use a flash, a lot of fish can get some more blue iridescence on them. You're not totally wrong about that, Mick. A little cynical, but you have a point. You definitely have a point. One sec. I'm going to change the camera view real quick. I love this tank. It's so moody. Wait 1 second. Whew. You want it too, Mick? Come on, man. Do you really need more fish, Mick? Lights off. Time for the Heraldai to eat. Or just time for the Heraldai. Nice, nice. Yo, anyone start streaming from the bash, by the way, yet? We need the on-the-ground reporting. Mick says this tank reminds me of a swamp. I had to. I know. This is my Coco Core substrate tank. To this day, I can't decide if I regret it or not. It does make it look a lot more dirty than it really is. But the inhabitants do seem to enjoy it. That's what matters. You can see that. You can kind of see the tetras in the back. Parna says, have you heard what a red-tailed catfish sounds like out of water? Red tails and Raphael catfish make a ton of noise. No, I have not. I've not heard the sound that it makes. Let's see. Red tail catfish sound. River monsters. Oh, 6 years ago. Let's see. Every fisherman here hates Raphael catfish. Let's see.
Like wolves, the fish I'm after.
Everything's so dramatic. Carbon fiber rods. I don't know how long I can stay out here. God, you're fishing. Shut up.
Luckily, something picks up the bait. It feels big, much bigger than anything I've hooked so far.
Ew, pause! Oh my god. Holy!
Luckily, something picks up.
I need a less dramatic. I just want to hear what it sounds like. Come on. Oh my gosh. Watch this before you buy a red-tailed catfish, 15 inch in just 6 months. Bro. Yo, people, there's a lot of just random videos about this catfish, man. Oh my gosh. 5 months baby to monster. Oh my gosh. Mick said, cool editing for most people watching TV, but for me it's too arranged and produced. Parna said, red tails get massive and apparently they're tasty. Ooh. Parna says that one wasn't a red tail. Look, they said this one's a red tail. Is that a dog in the background? I can't hear the fish. Man, there's some interesting videos. Okay, how about that? Was that a red-tail catfish? I'm with Mick. Mick said, leave the poor fish alone. Yo, the worst thing that you could do as a fish being cut by a human is make a noise. They're just gonna torture you until you make the noise. Come on, fish, croak. Do it. Do the noise. Like, this is crazy. This is why, yo, I'm sorry, monsterfish people, they're just not right in the head, man. It's always the big fish when I just look up some random thing like this where they're always doing something weird with the fish. Like, they're holding the fish, they're, you know, lightly torturing it, caressing it suggestively. I don't know what's up with the big fish lovers. I mean, even this guy, you heard what he said. 1 second. He said, "This is the biggest I've ever felt." Oh my, holy! Like, come on, man, come on. Hold up.
I want.
Oh my god, it's so dramatic. Partner says monster fish keepers keeping 30 species from 30 different countries in a bare tank where they can't even turn around. Sounds like a great aquarium to me. Let's look up, what's another big fish? Arowana.
Far.
Let's see, what do those look like? Wow. Yeah, this looks like an appropriate tank setup. Help me. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing. I shouldn't be laughing. It's like if the video wasn't AI, then, you know, at least you know it's just, oh look, now we got feeding videos. Oh my god, bro, this is terrible. First of all, the arowana kind of look like maybe it needs some better food, I don't know. This is depressing. We got the Home Depot pea gravel special. One air stone in the corner, not a filter in sight. Unless there's that noise is a filter and I can't see it. Where is the filter? Might be in. Okay, I see some flow. It might be coming from over there. Fish the Keeping said arowana earthquake video win. Is there arowana earthquake? Brian said arowana are tasty. I feel like you're just saying all the fish are tasty. Do you have something you want to admit to us? Are you a serial eater of fish? Have you seen how people descale arapaima to eat? It's crazy. No, that earthquake video was insane. Okay, there really is an arowana earthquake video. I'm out the know on this. Let me see. Is it this? Rock the boat. Wow. At least this tank looks much nicer. I mean, there's nothing inside of it. Could be for the best, but the fish looks a little bit in better shape than the other one. Whee! All the people were like running for their lives in the background. Yo, just imagine everyone else is like, okay, what do? We gotta survive. We're going this way. We're going that way. And then you're just the one. Oh, look at the tank. It's going side to side. Like, survival instinct is not kicking in right now at all. You could be doing anything helpful. You're filming the fish tank, rocking side to side. Hypnotized. Holy. The mix said the fish is staying cool AF. Yeah, they seem to enjoy a little bit of enrichment. JP said took out the perfect amount, not the spill. Perhaps it spilled out already, you know what I mean? Let's see.
Hi guys,
yep. It's legally required that every arowana setup is depressing looking. I mean, they even give it a live feeder fish. Just bare-handing the goldfish right into the tank. This one's kind of this is kind of interesting though, because look, it has that like corner over there. Some kind of custom shape. Diane said, "Good thing the water level is low." Yep. Parker said there are two guys on Instagram who post their fishing as most traditionally aquarium fish overseas. I remember sending Torelli a Pleco pizza and it haunts both of a Pleco pizza, bro. We're not doing this. We're not turning this into an eating our fish stream. I'm not going there with you. Like, come on, man. Come on, can we not eat our fish today? It was legitimately just two entire plecos on top of a pizza. Mick said this video makes me want an Asia buffet right now. Vic, you're not right for that. Yeah. All the arowana videos on YouTube Shorts is like exclusively them killing low quality feeders. Gotta love it. The red arowanas do look cool though, they do. Why the hell is there a turtle? This is what I'm talking about. What's going on? Why we got an empty tank? It looks like a tank in an Apple store. Nothing in it. And we got a big ass stingray, a turtle, and a red arrow. This is one of those videos where you wish it were AI. This is from... I think it said the video was from like a while ago. The Pond Puppy said fly river turtle. Parna said, and oh, the stingray's tail is cut. I didn't even notice that. Is that just so it could fit in the tank better? Jesus. Yo. Come on. What the? This way he's feeding the arowana to the arapaima. Oh wait, they cut it out before it happens. This is like a cliffhanger, like an anime showdown or something. Tune in for the, you know what? This is like, you know the anime episodes where they set up the encounter. It's like 20 minutes of backstory and flashbacks. You get like 10 seconds of them facing off in between them remembering their childhood traumas. Then it ends the episode. Like, tune in next time. You hope next episode they actually start fighting. That's what this reminds me of. Parna says, I hate that guy. Yeah, that. Oh my gosh, feeding giant super red arowana. Bro, is this real? This can't be real. This is AI, bro. No way. 2 years ago, though. Oh my gosh. I mean, at least the fish cut, they don't look emaciated, I guess. Man, this is sad. He kind of looks scared of the fish. Like, he knows he's been doing these fish wrong. Look at him. Look at his posture. He does not look confident feeding these fish. How many people did these fish kill before him? Like, this is crazy. Mix it, I'm hungry, been cleaning my apartment for 3 days, had plumber doing 10-year service, had to remove all my 20 empty inherited tanks really fast. Oh, damn, be tired. Parn said that left airplane looks like it had an injured mouth. Oh, yeah, from the last video? Yes. The airplane guy lets his cat almost fall into... Okay, that's messed up. JP said the sloshing looks funny. Yeah, I feel like this is... It almost looks like AI. It is an older video, so who knows. Is there any normal monster fish? Okay, look at this. Arowana Fish YouTube channel. This looks legit. Ah! This looks like it's an aquarium installation or something, so... Okay. Damn, that fish gets big. Look at that thing. Yeah, she got a walkie-talkie on. Aeropine just been fed, sir. Arowana's been fed, sir. Please make sure all cats are secured. This is an interesting setup. They got them with some giant clown loaches. That's cool. The fish are beautiful, but they'd be nicer in a naturalistic setup. Yeah, that one looked a bit better. Yeah, those clown loaches look pretty good, right? Man came home after work and saw this. Hashtag arowana, hashtag fish. This is turned into a rage bait stream. Holy. Oh, we got fake crying noises. Okay. Yeah. All the arowana videos are quite strange. Now, this looks like a real arowana. Long fin red arowana. $100,000, right? Parn said a guy in my local fish crew had 8 of his extremely expensive rays die all at once. Yeah, it's terrible. 30 million views. Photographer capture arowana and snake battle on camera. Let's see. Wow. The worst part about this is you just have to ask yourself if it's AI for everything. You know? Holy. Parna says that is fake. The guy sets up animals to get killed. This one with the snake? The guy glued the snake to the branch? Oh my god. That's terrible. Yo, let me hit him with the dislike. Well, that's the thing about these nature videos. A lot of them are staged, unfortunately. Is there any other kind of fish where if I look it up, it's like exclusively sad and terrible videos? Like this is the same guy from earlier. So do these rays have cut tails as well? Man, this is that we're almost reading the point of bumming me out. Those have stings. Man. All right. What if I look up beta breeder? Beta breeder, and I look at shorts. See, videos are more normal. I feel like shorts is where you see weird stuff. Oh my god. We got expressing the eggs manually. Ah! Parna said no. Oh man. Bitterling, those are bitterling eggs. Let me go back to the video. They called this is a breeding technique for spherical finned bettas. What a name. Mick said, Nick, by the way, haven't seen follow-up vid of that Cap Lopez male vid. What are you talking about, Nick? I'm trying to remember what you're talking about. Cap Lopez. Oh my gosh. Now this was hilarious. Okay. We can all laugh at this. This is harmless fun. Happy June. But Mick did send this to me. So this is Mscaping. Shout out to Mscaping. But we have this video. Life in the shallows. My Cape Lopez killifish are breeding. Alright, and I just want you guys to let me know if you see what's off with this video. So it's some Australs breeding. Alright, you tell me the problem here. Parna said it's only males. Yeah. So I guess she brought back 4 killies and she was excited to see that they were breeding already, but I don't see a damn female killie in sight. I hate to break it to you. These all 4 are males for sure. Unfortunately. It was pretty Mick sent this, it was pretty funny. Mick said she's actually making some great vids. I've seen her channel pop up. I don't think I've said anything. Pom Puppy says there's crickets in his house. So I think it's the nature background music on the video. The crickets are relaxing and enriching. Here we watch 3 homosexual Aphyosemian nostrils engage in intercourse. Since this is a natural aquarium setup, they are engaging in natural behaviors. Here we have a zoomed out zone of the habitat. Sorry. Part said, to be fair, there's one on the there when they're on the leaf. It did kind of look at how they breed. Yes. Mix of the funniest comment was that Tetra seeing things it's not supposed to see. From a distance, this tank may look like your typical natural setup, but in fact, this is something different. Have you ever seen a killifish celebrate Pride Month? Feast your eyes. If you'd want to know my parameters. Yo, what I gotta put in the water for to make the fish gay, bro? I'm sorry. Parta said, Jesus, that is breed behavior. These fish is gay. Yeah, it really is. It really is. You know, the thing about killies, and I think one of the reasons why it is good to put them with a pair always is because the males, they're gonna try and spawn with something. So I had some Epiplades rolofi. I had them in with the dwarf pikes and a 20 longs. When I first got the dwarf pikes, they're a little bit smaller. So they were similar size. The dwarf pikes were just a little bigger. I had to separate them. I didn't have to separate them because the pikes were like aggressive towards Achilles. No, I had to separate them because the male Epiplades kept trying to spawn with the pikes, like either of them. And it was just harassing them. It was becoming a problem. So I had to separate them. It wasn't like, you know, fighting or anything. No, it was just like this. He just didn't get the hint that the male pike didn't swing that way, bro, you know, so. Mick said, I have no issues with this, but her not commenting on my comments or making a follow-up vid is what makes me believe she was actually clickbaiting. You think she knew that this was all males? Was this secret propaganda to normalize homosexual fish? Like Savage said, what the F is going on here? Love is love, man. Parna says, my male gardener has 2 females and he keeps getting harassed by them. Oh, man. Yeah, I do think killifish generally do better with both, but look, they make do what they make do. JP says this isn't right, Nick. What's wrong, JP? What do you have a problem with? Careful with your words. Well, anyways. Seems like a great time for a YouTube ad, huh? Any other video? Anything else interesting happen? It's been a minute since we've done like just looking at random fish related videos. Parna says sometimes all you got is your homies. Oh my god. Yeah, look, the Ibra Tetras are kind of like, I feel like they're judging a little bit over there. I mean, these killies do look ridiculous. Like, what the hell are you doing, guys? They do look a little silly. JP said Brokeback Mountain vibes. Oh my god. Oh my god. It ain't right. G Savage said, do you show love to your homies? Not like this. Not like this. Yeah, any other... Let's see. This is what I do. When we get to this point, I just start searching YouTube stuff. I search aquarium fish. And then I set... Let's see, this week. What does YouTube show me? Oh, nice! With a name like Paul Stingray and an all-caps title, this gotta be a good video, right? Ross Balmer said, yo, what's up? What's up, Ross? How's it going? Yeah, no way. No way this could be a bad video. Let's see. Unboxing amazing aquarium fish. Now hold up, this might actually be good.
Graham Shop in Brisbane, Australia since 1999. We are going to unbox.
Look at hold up. Look at the store setup here. Well, we got looks like some probably some small betta containers with the auto water drip thing going on. Hold on a second.
Awesome fish this week. If I get time, I'm going to give you a little shop tour as well because we've got tons of new.
I'm not actually going to watch the whole thing. I'm obviously going to skip through
But
30
that's a good
minutes.
start.
But
So if you want some really nice giant betta fish, should be 4 pairs of them, all going well.
Ooh,
I'm kind
giant
of tempted to pinch
bettas.
a pair and breed them because I've never bred them myself. Bred the normal ones all the time.
yo, you guys all are so like, you just watch every fish video. Everyone's like, I've seen this guy, I've watched him. Listen, I'm not in the loop like all of you. Okay, you guys are ahead of me. Parn said I like the shirt. Pon said I thought you all knew Paul. He's old. JP said he's good. I've watched him. Okay, everyone likes this guy.
But the giant
Now Parna's gonna hate. Not a single well-bred fish in sight.
ones are just that much more awesome because they are huge. Yay, good start. Another fish that I haven't actually bred, but I've bred the normal variety of, are these black rams, and they are pretty black in the bag. Oh, that's cool. Now, a ram is a dwarf cichlid from South America. The black ones...
I like this unboxing with the video of them in the corner. This is a good format. This is a good format. Now, hold on. What shrimp are these? Because I want to see what he's saying about these shrimp. Hold on.
From that 6'5" is a metre and a half.
This is some kind of jelly.
But you can come from just off. Black ones are just ocean bred or super cool. They're all we got blues and reds, but the blues were kind of mingy looking, but the reds are red, so what can you say? Just about every fish will try and eat these. So if you do have shrimp in your community tank, a lot of
Yeah, these are some terrible. I hope these aren't supposed to be red.
them are going to survive, but all the little colourful babies are going to get picked off first. So you end up with brown
they
ones.
messed
And
them up
that's
with
where
this
everyone
one.
goes on. If you mix all the different colours together, you
Mix all what you can mix these. It's fine. There's no color
get brown
anyway.
ones. Only if you've got predators in your tank. If you mix these, all the other colours in a tank with no other predators, you might, depending on the genetics.
Parna said those look like tiger
carradina.
carradina. Hold up.
These are your red cherry shrimp. I'm pretty sure last week we got blues and red.
Okay, they're supposed to be red.
The
Cheese
tail
Savage
off
said
the
he has some
guppies.
nice setups. I mean, look from the look of the store, it looks like it's got some nice. Okay, here's the better wall. Let's go. This is what I wanted to see.
Tails have got the spiky tails. Oh, look at that one down.
Parna said, "Oh, so they're just bad." That's why I went back because you said they could be some carradina. So I was like, okay, let me double check, make sure. But no, it's just some.
Oh, there's another nice male koi. These are all boys. There are some really, really nice. So what I might show you, ours here is all connected to itself.
I like the bettas where it's like all one color with the white seams
Which
on
just
the
means that
outside
there is a
fins. I
heater
like
and a
that.
filter down the bottom, and it is pumping the.
Ross said, I only have 3 lots for tomorrow's auction. What auction's tomorrow? One of the online auctions? 6 longfin snow white, bristle nose. 150 for 6 short fin snow white. Oh, wait, sorry. 12 snow whites. 6 are longfin, 6 are short fin for 1. Okay. Then. Or no, 6 longfin snow white, bristle nose, 150. 6 short fin snow white, 100. Oh my god, reading is hard. And then 10 plus 2 aquatic isopods for $20. That's Ross's lots. It's nice. You got a bunch of aquatic isopods. You can actually sell some now, Ross. That's awesome.
Pumping the water through these little compartments, so they all have a heated, balanced pH water.
All right. Parna said if you want to see some good bettas, look at Betta Territory. Nah, forget your bettas. Look at these
Lovely
masterpieces.
is that
Come on.
male blue panda. So there's a big mixture of different koi bettas and all sorts. Look at that blue panda.
You said it's called butterfly?
The
Okay,
water's
that's
a
good
little
to
bit
know.
murky because we have just acclimatized them. So what we do to
Good
acclimatize
to
them is the
know.
water that they come in is added to the tank, and then we just
I want to set up like this. I don't know what I'd actually do with it because it seems like it pretty much is only good for this purpose, but it's kind of cool.
drip them over about an hour or so into.
Parna said those aren't koi.
in your
He said they
water.
were koi. Come
Yes,
on.
pH just
What's the
so look
problem?
at the male heated balance.
Yo, I'm just here to
pumping the
rage
water
bait
through
Parna.
these little compartments, so they all have a heated, balanced pH water. How lovely is that male? So there's a big mixture of.
Palm Puppy says half of Paul's shop is outside. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let me turn my lights back on. The shop does look cool though. Can't hate on that. All right. Back to my aquarium fish. This week. Videos from this week. Wait, who's successful? Beta Territory has a cool vid about ocular albinism in Vetas. That does sound cool. Mixed I've seen his videos, does a good job, not gonna lie. Yeah, it seemed pretty good to me. We got Parker's Reef. Oh, reef stuff. I don't care about that. We got Brum offer at Wow Aquatics. Offer on monster fish. Valid this weekend. Don't miss. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to Wow Aquatics. My name is
Hafiz.
I'm the store owner of Wow Aquatics. Today we are running an offer for Muharram, and we have this offer for a couple of more days, which is Saturday and Sunday too. So for this weekend, you have this offers covered. Please go through the complete video so that you don't miss out on any of my stocks. And if you have any question regarding any of the
music,
fishes, please text me or call me directly. My number is given in the description. And
There's no way he got his phone number in the description. Oh my god. Let's go. We got some real business going on here. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna skip through 1 second to see what he's got.
I have good quantity available, but cannot promise. Argentina, I have them available in 2.53 in size and spotted to go see at 2 in size. All these are available at just 400 apiece and paid at 800 only. Don't miss out. Looking for beautiful egg pop flavorons. Look at that. All beautiful patterns. Egg to egg birth. All egg pops. Imported, mind you. All available at an offer price. Just at 599 rupees a piece, guys. Don't miss this out.
Now, they just don't sell things like this anymore, man. Bring back salesmanship.
So, all good egg pops. Don't miss out. Looking for frontal.
Ross, this is what you should be doing for your fish.
Retail catfish, babies.
I can see you killing this.
These are all at 250 a piece. Looking for shovel nose. I have shovel nose.
Don't miss out. Available. Offer now. Call the number on this. He's got his number on the screen. Come on.
Devil at 900 only. 1 piece available. Good Ornate bichers. Don't miss out. 16-inch easily. These are at 9,000 a piece. I have 2 pieces available. The other one is there. These are all plantation varieties.
Oh my god.
Tetras I have like sulfate tetra.
Oh my god, there's so many random fish in this tank. Oh, what? There's an eel over there.
These all starts from 60 rupees pair to 90 pair. I also have spiny eels available. These all.
Oh my god, look at the poor fucking eels. They're the only rock in the whole thing. Trying to just pretend. Please don't see me. Please don't see me. Probably said, to be fair, the fish do look well kept. So far, I think this is the worst ones just because of the chaos of it.
It all starts from 60 rupees pair till 90 pair.
But the fish look in good condition.
Balloon platies, blue platies, red balloon platy, Mickey Mouse at 100 starting from.
Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. 1 second.
All feeding fishes available, guys. I have kept them at an offer of 100.
Mick is such an asshole. He said, "Look at all that functional soil." Shut up, Mick. We don't all want 6 foot muck swap take deep substrate. Talk about what kind of bacteria is it again? Oh my gosh, I'm having my mind is blanking. My mind is blanking. The deep substrate is supposed to help you. Oh, anaerobic yeah, we don't need the anaerobic bacteria. Okay, come on, call today.
115 pieces. You get for 100. Don't miss out. 2 days we'll
don't
be
miss out.
Sunday evening. So you get
that's gonna be a new street thing. Don't miss out.
100 starting from.
Hey, hold up. Yo, wetspot, I got you. We got tiny microgrammy. Excellent condition. I got. Wait, refresh. 86 pieces. Don't miss out. Call the number on the screen. Like this is what we need.
Sunday evening, so you get this till Sunday evening. At 100.
All right, now this is where Parna is gonna be taking back. Yes, I take that back. I think they take about the fish being well kept. We got some wine bettas. I'm not talking about like, you know, the wine red bettas, you know, that one species are called the wine betta. I mean like they're in wine glasses.
We'll be running the offer till Sunday evening, so you get this till Sunday evening. Just at 100 starting from. I also have placards in 200 and samurai, black samurai at just 250 a piece. For a big size jumbo Arona. Look at it, easily 20 inches. Looks like a golden.
I forgot all about the bettas.
Right?
Let's go.
So it's a beautiful quality, guys. If you're looking for this, contact me. I've kept him at a beautiful price. Don't miss out. Good size.
Don't miss out. All right, let's move along. That was fun though. Pond Puppy said I'm sold. I mean, come on, don't miss out. Okay. No, I'm not watching this, bro. This is the Art Gills is one of them AI script channels, just pure slop. I ain't watching. I can't react to this anymore. This shit is too low. It's too low effort. Information is too terrible. I can't even entertain that. It's just gonna be like arowana, just a bunch of big fish. Holy. China said some of the glass is less than half full. Yep. Brian says that much for a betta that'll have a tumor the size of its face. Yeah, how do you predict if a betta is going to have a tumor in its face? That's what I would like to know. Inside an amazing store full of beautiful fish. Oh, man. Is that a fish that I can't have? Hold up. What's up, Atkins? How's it going? Parn said if it isn't from a good breeder, it will. Well, how am I supposed to know they're a good breeder or not? They could just be lying. His motto is half is okay, half is not. Look at this fish. I don't even care about the rest of the video. Just look at that. Look at that. Now this is a fish that's illegal that everyone would love to have. I'm not gonna lie. Oh man. Do they have more of these? Or is it just this one? Okay. This is my thing though with the dwarf snake heads and stuff. They're just too aggressive, man. They're too aggressive. They look cool, but I don't know what fish this is. This is one of the wolf fish. I have no idea. I missed what it was. Actually, didn't put it on the screen. But any of these aggressive fish, if the fish attacks the glass when you put a little feather in front of it, I can't keep it, bro. I'm sorry. It's too aggressive. If I gotta put bulletproof glass, like all the liquor stores near me are closed except for the one in the bad neighborhood. I gotta go in as bulletproof. They gotta, put the bottle in the thing and wheel it around to me. Like if I gotta get a fish tank like that, bro, I have no business keeping the fish. Prime said you can always get better microstoma. I do. It's on my list. I almost got a pair that was in the store near me. It was like $300. It was a lot. So I'm kind of waiting for a more affordable opportunity. If Big Steve perhaps succeeds in breeding them. Oh my God! Look at that. That fish just looks like a demon. Oh my God. At least they put some substrate in this tank. Although the lighting setup is leaves a little to be desired. Ah! Well, why are we netting the fish? What's going on here? Oh, he's measuring it. Okay. This is a bizarre video. Wow. Okay. Mikim said Hoplius wolffish tetra. You're telling me I actually guessed right? Okay, these don't look nearly as good as whatever the hell that thing was. Is it just like a line bred one? Because that's what you were saying this was, right? Maybe they turned the saturation up to 1 billion. But these are very cool looking fish. Mick said you all measure your fish every week, don't you? No. And I don't pick up my fish either by my hand. You know, the catfish people, the pleco people, they always want to pick up the fish, like, by their head. I don't know if I had the stomach for that. Hold up, man. We got more latest stock videos. All right, over here in the States, we need to take some inspiration from some of the fish salesmanship going on elsewhere. Because I kind of like this back in the old days, you know, the commercials that would just come on constantly. ShamWow, Slap Chop, OxyClean. We could be doing fish the same way.
ये स्क्वायर वाला ये टैंक है, इसमें रखा हुआ है और चेरी बाब्स है, कार्डिनल टेट्रास है, ये देखिए
Look, they're already bagged up, ready to go to your house.
Luminous टेट्रास है, ये सब पार्सल है, ये सब 2 से 2.5 इंच तक साइज है इनका और ये देखिए हर एक टैंक में आपको अनूबियस का स्टॉक देखने मिलेगा.
Let's go, Anubius. That's gonna soak up the nitrates.
इसमें शॉर्ट बॉडी 600 पैर ओके और बैडीज
वो 200 पेयर है.
Very nice, very nice. Prawn said, for giant betta online competitions, you got to measure them to even qualify. I love picking up my fish. That's hilarious. Maybe I need to learn to love picking up fish a bit more. Oh, hell yeah. Aqua Tank Tony, one day, 8.7K views already. The secret 7-layer aquarium setup that makes it self-cleaning all year. Holy.
Water systems that sustained fish populations for millions of years. But the reason yours is not running cleanly yet has nothing to do with your filter.
Smart person said, Desi aquarium content interesting. I was enjoyed it. Did you see the first one earlier? Don't miss out.
Your water or your budget. It is your setup. The way most aquariums are arranged wastes the biological potential.
Yo, you guys ever watch anything on Kick? This sounds like the ads they be putting on Kick. Here's the one ingredient that could be burning all the visceral fat. Don't miss out on this. How this old grandma, 90 years old, lived perfectly and can do backflips now. I thought they always set up these videos like that.
Duplicates effort and leaves enormous gaps in the cleanup chain where waste is accumulating.
Oh, this is not a good sign. Top comment. Excellent info, but took forever to get to the point. Almost lost me on the front end. Holy.
And nothing is processing it. But there is a setup
Smart person said AI voice for... You think this is an AI voice?
strategy that changes.
It does kind of sound like skeptical, so...
Changes all of that. A species layered biological design that turns a single aquarium into a year-round self-cleaning system. Clear water.
It does. Wait, it's got to be the same AI that he uses because it sounds just like him. The way it pronounced duplicate is a giveaway. Yeah, it sounds just like Skeptical, bro. How Skeptical talks so slow like this.
Assume the biofilm on plant leaves that
it's probably the same person.
No other species touches. Some regulate the populations of other organisms. Every niche.
Okay, I can hear it now because my volume's turned down a little bit on my end.
When emergencies strike.
Yeah, this is AI. what pointless, rambling, repetitive. Okay, guys, what comment should we leave on this video?
20 to 40 gallon tank every few months.
I'm gonna skip through the 7 layers real quick. Okay.
Thing for the movers, and ends up with the result.
Jesus Christ.
Bottling every phrase out, waste stream, algae creatures in your aquarium. You have been trying, and every waste tank.
Oh my God, he still hasn't started listing.
And it runs invisible stress, disease. Every gram of Atophyllum demersum provides the same rapid nutrient uptake as a background plant.
Genius.
Tank. They cannot reproduce in fresh water, so their population never explodes. Add 5 for a standard 20 to 40 gallon tank.
Adding neurite snails to your tank is part of the 7-step perfect ingredients with AI graphics the whole way through. Dad damn. Can you buy more tokens so the AI voice speaks at a human pace? Thanks. All right, that's my comment. What do you think? Sounds like humble fish. Aren't neorites supposed to be 1 per 10 gallon? For what purpose? Like, so they get enough to eat, or for, because for waste purposes, that kind of seems like, I don't think they produce that much. Holy. God. I'm not even going to leave a comment. No engagement.
Natural water systems.
I'll
that
do a
sustain-
dislike. So they have enough to eat. Yeah, that would make sense. Unless, of course, you're running the most algae-licious biofilm crazy tank ever, which, you know, maybe you are. I don't know. Okay, what else we got? Fish market. Okay. I'm in. Got stock music. I'm gonna use it. Don't sue me. I got a fishy. We're gonna get them for a good price, but not for free. At the fish market. If there's a pretty fish, I'm gonna spart it. It's lit, and I'm gonna spark it. Woo. Fish market. Woo. Fish market. Woo. Are we gonna get to the talking, or? Alright, no, it's just the stock music the whole day. Okay, my bad. I was just waiting. This is crazy. Okay, let me actually talk about what I'm seeing. It's like they got a whole dumpster full of just bags of fish. This is what in the world? This is crazy. Pond Puppy said, but meaning to hit up my local Asian fish markets looking for rare species to save. What do you find there? Look at all these damn goldfish and... Wow. How do you even sell enough fish to make bringing them all out here worth it? Like, do they really sell that much? That's crazy. The YouTube ads are out of control, man. I'm not gonna lie. We got all these tubs. So there's bags and bags and bags of fish, and there's also tubs and tubs of fish. I'm not seeing anything super cool yet. There's nothing that I would buy that I'm seeing at this point. We got Oscars and stuff. It does kind of remind you how massive of a scale fish are produced around the world, though. It's a lot of goldfish, man. People just love goldfish, huh? Oh, there's the glowfish. Now we're talking. Okay, now we finally see a fish that's worthy. Okay. When I'm bored, I look up fish essays to see how terrible on pet YouTubers being shitty. It sounds like a good time. Alright, let me set the time to this month. Insane China aquarium fish market unseen. Man, the thumbnails on all of this stuff is just... The AI is taking over. This is a 1 hour video, 4K HDR inside Asia's largest fish market. Are we still posting 4K HDR in the video titles? It's 2026, man. We got thumb drives that take 4K video. Holy. Damn, we got stingrays. We got some platinum molly looking things. Parna said there was a breeder here that was fined 60K for breeding glowfish. Damn. I wonder if if they enforce that a lot over here, because there's definitely some people breeding glowfish. Mick said, worthy of what critique? Worthy of, like, I want a fish that's worthy of we would actually want. There's been a lot of like goldfish and mollies and stuff. I don't want none of that. Now this market does have some cool fish. That looks like a clouded archer fish there. That's cool. I don't know what is that, a tiger barb over there? I don't know what that is. I can't quite see it. Man, seeing a stingray in a fish bag is kind of crazy. I'd be so scared. It really does remind you we're overthinking this fish shipping stuff, because when you see the way some of the fish come in and the amount of water, the bags and stuff like that, it's like, damn, the fish could be all right in those bags, all sorts of conditions. Kind of crazy. Parna said glowfish are fully illegal, so even owning them, oh, they're fully illegal where you live. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, damn, we got a massive turtle. I can't believe it. It's hard for me to understand the demand for goldfish when you just see how many goldfish are produced and how many goldfish there are everywhere, and that gets sold. It's like, how is it possible? Now I'm getting a Chick-fil-A commercial. Come on. Now I'm getting a Disney Plus commercial. Man, these people don't know me. Okay, we got big bags of fish. The packing ratios in these bags are crazy. Got like 40 fish in every bag. Ooh, some very cool looking crayfish. Nah, this market's kind of lit. Just goldfish everywhere. Ooh, spotted Congo puffers. Okay. 2 in a bag. Is this where we got the snake heads at? Yeah, it looks like some snake heads down there. Is that an arowana? Where is the organization? It's like we got stingrays down here. The stingrays are next to some cherry shrimp. I just feel like we should be sorting this out a little. You know what I mean? We got the stingrays next to the shrimp. We got the arowanas next to, I don't know what the hell. Okay, those look like some big cat. We got a turtle in a bag too. Oh my god. I mean, this table looks like it's got some of the coolest stuff we've seen so far, but it's wild to me to see some of the things they got bagged up next to each other. Pompey said, I look for turtles at markets where you can find oddballs, knife fish, eels, tilapia, etc. Always sick. Oh, great. Badlands Aquatics says, just charge a rehoming fee to get around it like we do with our glow angelfish. I mean, that sounds like the strategy to me. If I was gonna, I would breed the longfin. If I could get the longfin glow Danios, I'd breed those, and then maybe I'd just keep them. And I would never sell or trade them or anything. You know, I just have hundreds of them for no reason. Well, I've never really bred hundreds of anything, so I think I'll be safe. Smart person said, easy. People who get glowfish are the kinds that will keep killing them. I'm be honest. People that buy any fish are the kinds that keep killing them. Let's be real. most. It's the only way that this is sustained, man. It's kind of crazy. I just can't. For instance, CBDs. I cannot comprehend the amount of CBDs that keep selling. Parna said, y'all keeping tilapia as pets. I don't think there's a single thing that people won't try and keep as a pet. If it exists, someone out there is going to try and keep it as a pet. This is what I've learned. But it's just insane the amount of libers and goldfish everywhere. Alright, here we go. We got some angels. Oh, those are some nice big angels. Those look kind of nice. Yeah. I mean, the white ones, I like how those look. Diana says you're keeping the tilapia until it's big enough to eat. Yeah. Parna said, gotta go, guys. Need to eat dinner and sleep. Very fun stream. Enjoyed it a lot. Appreciate you, Parna. Enjoying having you in the chat. We gotta bring you on stream for a better conversation sometime. We need an education. Whatever better topic you want. We gotta do a proper conversation stream. This fish just looks... That doesn't even look like it should exist. That thing is crazy. We got another humpback and Notre Dame fish over here. I will say the normal arowanas are cool, but the red ones are the ones that make me be like, yeah, I get why you would want one of these as a status symbol. They look very nice. They look very cool. Tina said that the thing had a teeny... Yeah, the humpback fish had a teeny tiny head. Yeah, definitely. It's just always interesting what they keep the stuff with in the store. Stingray and arowana seems like a very tried and true combo with these folks. Oh, now these... Okay, someone remind me, are these the wolf fish? Those look mean and colorless. We got a long fin koi with just a single red spot on its head. That's got to be expensive, right? They're all Red Lobster size takes. Wow, look at that. Look how many arowanas are in these. Oh my god. They got like 4 takes full of arowanas. 1, 2, 3. There's gotta be 20 arowanas in this one, at least. Then around the corner, another tank with more arowanas and bashurs. Damn. All the tanks look, clear and clean though. I gotta say that. Got air stones in them. This one's got flow in it. I mean, it looks better than many stores I've been to as far as the conditions of some of the fish. Now, what's that thing on the stingrays? It's got something stuck on its tail. Is that like a cap for its sting or something? A lot of stingrays. A lot. I see stingrays in the stores near me, but it's not usually like more than 2. You know what I mean? Big turtle. No, that reminds me.
With sours by extra, every
The koi pit. The koi pit made a video that I've been meaning to watch.
To 99%.
That actually, I guess, kind of blew up because it popped up. I was like, oh shit, 182K. Controversy? It's called the butterfly koi, the most hated fish in the koi hobby, and I know nothing about this topic. That's why I wanted to watch it.
This is one of the most beautiful fish in the world. The long fins, the way it glides. If you saw this at a pond store, this is the one you'd point at and say, wow. But to a koi judge, this fish basically doesn't exist. In a traditional koi show, this fish is banned.
This is a butterfly koi, and depending on who you ask, it's either the future of the hobby or it's not even a koi at all. Today, I want to show you exactly why the traditional koi world banned them from competition, while quietly accepting fish that are way, way weirder. I'm going to walk you through the full history of how this fish was created, why it became the most popular...
Now, hold on a second. I want to know what is wrong with it.
be honest with you, because there is a very legitimate and practical reason for why butterfly koi would struggle to compete with traditional koi in a koi show. And it's not just politics. When a koi enters a show, it's measured and placed into a size category. Body conformation, the shape,
my
depth,
God.
and proportion
Yo, they got the koi measuring, custom koi measuring sticks. Oh my, it's like the thing you put your foot in to measure your shoe.
of the body makes up a substantial portion of the judging criteria. The standards were written with a specific body type.
He's just grabbing the snout of the fish.
Butterfly koi has a long flowing tail that inflates the measurement, and this makes it legitimately difficult to apply the same criteria to them as to other koi.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I want to see what the comments are. I watched the video with auto translation. I'm Japanese. I didn't know that overseas there are butterfly koi contests now. I agree with this. They need their own contest. I mean, that makes sense to me just off the measurement.
Not to mention their body tends to be more.
DP Exotics, what's up? Said I just don't get the koi obsession. I mean, if I had a big pond and money to pay someone else to maintain it, then I would get it. You have a pond with some pretty fish. There's a guy that lives near me that he maintains ponds with koi and stuff. And he has some really nice koi himself. And I went with him to clean a pond for a day and help him with one of his clients. And yeah, he goes out there, he cleans the pond. He vacuums out the fish. He like vacuums out the fish into a big portable pond he brought. Totally, drained the pond, cleaned it out. I guess it had been a while, like a bunch of leaves and stuff in it. I mean, look, if you can pay someone else to maintain it for you and all you gotta do is feed them every now and then, have some nice pretty fish outside where you hang out, it's nice.
Be more slender and elongated than the deep, broad, imposing body shape traditional judges are looking for. If you put a butterfly koi in a traditional show class, it's not just losing on opinion. Judges want an imposing presence, mass, authority in the water. Butterfly koi brings something fundamentally different: length, flow, a very different kind of elegance. The current judging rulebook wasn't designed to recognize what makes a butterfly koi exceptional. And judging them by those standards is like entering a sprinter in a powerlifting competition and then saying, they're just not athletic enough.
It's a good, well-made video. I see why it did so well. DP Exotic said, you've used koi for bait a few times and caught some big-ass flathead cats. So is that how koi make it into these ponds? Does someone use them as bait but then it escapes or something like that? Or is that just people releasing it? I've never thought of just using... Well, I haven't really gone fishing. Someone's got to take me fishing, man. I think I've been fishing once. This guy said, butterflies are pretty to look at, but I still appreciate the more imposing presence of a well-raised leviathan the president brings when it's cruising along in the pond. Yo, they want to get intimidated by their fish.
Here's what's interesting.
Holy.
I wanted to see what happens when you stop trying to force butterfly koi into the old rules, and instead build a show with a space for them.
Boise, Idaho, the longfin experiment.
So, instead of trying to fit butterfly koi into a rule book built for a completely different fish, they just wrote a new one.
It's maybe an American phenomenon.
Why do you guys have butterfly koi at your show?
U.S. Bank Business Banking gives you dedicated experts.
DV Exotic says, they do have cool colors. People have been caught in my local area just buying them and releasing them in lakes and ponds. I'm telling you right now how I hook my bait. They aren't getting away. Holy. Got you.
So many people have butterfly koi. There's a lot of people who really approach the hobby with the idea of where the trophy structure is. They are
Yeah, this is for people that got some money.
oh, I really
No
would love
way.
to have a trophy, grand champion. But then there's a lot of people who don't know that even exists, and they just pick what they like. And a lot of people love the flowy fins of a longfin koi.
How many points do I get for the white fish with the red spot on the head? How long did it take to breed them like that, man? That's just so crazy. It just seems like such a specific color variant. Although I guess you're probably picking out of like however hundreds of babies you breed to get the perfect pattern. But
we see that as something of beauty in their pond, and it's a koi, but it's very, very different than the regular standard fin fish. When they come to the show with their butterfly koi, what they have to understand is they're appreciated by the public.
Yeah.
DB Exotic said, I take my catfishing very seriously. You know what I want to do? I want to go crabbing because I'm in Maryland. People like crabs. And I was at this place and someone was talking about crabbing. It sounded so nice. He was like, yeah, go crabbing. I caught myself a bushel of crabs and I cooked them. I'm like, kind of sounds great to me. You know, just actually just catching stuff and eating it. Now, I would like to do something like go hunting once so I can see what that's like. Maybe get a better appreciation for the meat that I'm eating. Pause. Oh my God. Holy pause. But then I need someone else to process it because there's no way that I'm skinning anything, scaling it. Like, it's too gruesome. I don't think I could do it. Mick said the Japanese flag, white with a red circle. Exactly.
The people's choice. The people's choice is our black and white is way out ahead.
I'm here with my buddy, and I was joking with him. He thought that was pretty cool, that there's like something for people to participate in the show, which is picking their favorite fish. Yeah, everybody who's shown up here, their favorite fish is a butterfly koi.
It's very interesting. And I mean, the hobby's about what you love.
Yeah.
A couple fish that just got back. Did you cop all 100 micros? No. I'm going to let someone else take the dive on those. Good luck. I'm very curious how long they'll hold this price.
Yeah.
And then if you love your fish and you just want to enjoy them, or if you want to show and you want to win and take home trophies, those sometimes are two different paths.
Yeah.
Both of them good, but just different.
I mean, I've grown up around these. It's so cool about butterfly koi because like sometimes like you look at koi and you're like, oh yeah, like orange, but like the butterfly.
It is cool how everyone into certain fish is into it, but the koi people, they have a nice wholesome energy the way they talk about the koi. It seems like a fun event to go to. Like, even if you weren't into koi, I think you could go to this and have a good time. Someone would probably be happy to be like, oh, you want to know about the koi? Let me explain to you like why this koi is, what we're looking for. The intimidating presence.
Butterfly, they're so distinct with they're very striking, and they catch your eye when you look at them.
Mm-hmm.
And she's got her very outlined scales on the side of her.
Yeah, she's a doitsu, right?
Yes.
As far as the judging standards set by ZNA in Japan, they're not considered part of the koi world. So because
we got
love our
the real interview angles, like it's like a TV
and so we
local news station
just for butterfly koi.
It's a good video.
Controversial topic, and a lot of shows, especially, correct me if I'm wrong, the Japanese do not acknowledge the long fin, and but in America they're actually trying to create a standard for the long fin butterfly.
Yeah. Create a standard for it. You know what's interesting though? Even when talking about the betta standards and stuff, is like breeding for this certain proportion. It really is somewhat a made-up standard, Who's to say that this is good and this is not good? I guess if there's no health implications with whatever the measurement is. But it's kind of interesting just being at the start of, hey, we're going to make a standard for this kind of fish. I'd be curious to know what they base it off of.
American koi show judges. We talk about butterfly a lot because we experience those coming to shows a lot. So we're talking about creating a standard for them that's very understandable and universal. And that's something that people have been working on for many years. Larry Christensen wrote one of the first standards for butterfly over 20 years ago. And it's been evolving.
Yeah, people have strong opinions about butterfly koi.
They do. I talked with the other judge, one of the judges last night, and that's what he said. He has a strong opinion that they're not part of the koi show, but he said if people like them, then good. So.
Wow. Who knew? Controversial koi. Good stuff. Good stuff. Shout out to the Koi Pit. I'll have to finish watching this in my own time. I'm not going to sit here and watch a whole video. But I'll put the link to that in the chat if you guys want to check it out. Butterfly koi, the most hated fish in the koi hobby. at the koi pit. Bro, I'm not subscribed to this account apparently. Well, now I am. Holy. Okay. Anything else? I think I'm ready to wrap this thing up, man. I'm ready to wrap this thing up. Anything else we got going on? Questions, comments, concerns? Questions, comments, concerns? Things I need to check in on? Have I missed any videos? Any fish fam news or anything? Mickham said the health implication is huge. I just feel bad thinking of the butterfly kois. JK LOL. Mick said Candidate update. Oh, I actually have a negative Candidate update. I haven't, since the last time they laid eggs, I haven't seen the female in a couple days. And I've dug around. Now, it is a little bit overgrown right now, but I kind of looked around the other day. I haven't seen the female. I've seen the male, though. So, I'm a little bit worried about that. DB Exotic says, there's a koi show local to me, but the people that go are the kind that judge you by your car before even seeing the fish. Well, that's what I was saying. Sometimes with the koi stuff, I'm like, this is for people that got money. You gotta have the space for them. You gotta be able to afford them. You gotta have the time to do all this stuff. For me, if I was doing koi, I would need to be able to have someone else maintain the pond for me. I'll be honest. That's something I just want to be able to walk outside, see the big koi, and enjoy. I don't want to spend like a whole day dealing with that in the heat. Keep all the tools for it. JP said pool boy. JP said minimum stream time achieved. Oh, let's go. I gotta hit that minimum. Mick said dead or guarding eggs. Yeah. I'm hoping guarding in a weird spot that I can't see, but I am kind of scared. I put a pair of guppies I got in there because I remember before you said maybe introducing some other fish to differentiate the attention could help. So I put a pair of panda guppies I got at this one swap. And I'm hoping that didn't like throw things off or something. End up having a negative effect. DP said there's also people stealing each other's fish to rig the shows. Bruh. I can't imagine. I can't imagine. Yeah, anything else going on? I guess the only news is the bluegrass bash. Bluegrass bash. And I guess no one has streamed from it or anything. Bluegrass bash fish. Hold up, we got Sanders Aquatics day 1 bluegrass bash. Oh, Uncle Joe's Fish Shed. He streamed from there. Okay, hold up, we got content.
Right here, one of the very fun recipients from last year, Marissa Cartree. Come see her poster department. Very fun recipients from.
Sorry, I thought I saw something weird on the floor, but it was just a water bottle. Okay.
Okay.
Here we are at the bash. This is an auction. Okay, we got a little crowd here. You know, I know people that went to this from locally. I should just be asking them.
So we got some towel ride. Who's gonna give me $10 a towel ride?
Deep Exotic said, have you seen anything about those pied and albino hill streams? Yeah, the like the yellow ones that someone's been breeding.
$10 for a group of blue-tailed Indians. Anybody? Yeah, I got 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6.
What
8,
is this for?
32, 60. Anybody? Towel ride. $10 for a group of blue-tailed Indians.
Did they say bluegill Gadaid? It was blue something Gadaid. Well, anyways,
Anybody?
the number was going
34,
up.
32, 34. $20 anywhere? Group of Cecilia picked up. Who's got $50?
The AI noise reductions going crazy.
I got 300.
300? Okay, what's going on here? Hold up, let me back up.
$8 going twice, $28 sold all the way back number 105. Porthole top middle.
Blue tail. Oh, those are the tower eye. What am I saying, bro? I'm just saying random things at this point. No, wait. I'm the Ateniobius tower eye. Is that what it was?
22, 24, 26, 24, 26.
See, I remembered.
24. Bag number is PMR30. There are a dozen 1-inch Alatokas in the bag. 12 Alatoka Gosnine. Strike me out 1-inch Alatokas in the bag. 12 Alatoka Gosnine. Strike me out $100.
I'm trying to understand what he's saying this is, but he's starting it at $100.
Is PMR31 Alatoka Gosnine. They're from the Paternal Grande. There are a dozen 1-inch Alatokas in the bag. 12 Alatoka Gosnine. Strike me out $100. Per dozen Alatoka Gosnine. We got $100.
I do wish I could have gone to this.
How about 55? 50? How about 55?
I'll give $20 billion to someone who can tell me what the hell he just said.
24 sold by split eye. Bag number is PMR31 Alatoka Split eye. They're from the Paternal Grande. There are a dozen 1-inch Alatokas in the bag. 12 Alatoka Gosnine.
Alto Gosnine. That's what I'm hearing. Please, someone tell me.
Who's got 50? 50, I got.
Okay. Well, that went up. He got it up to 300. All right, what else from the Bluegrass Bash we got? Day 1. Let me get through the cat. Mick M said Altoka Costai. Would that be $300? That expensive one? There's a rare libearer, I guess. Shit in auction like that scares me what the price stuff will go for. Pond Puppy says Alatoka Goslini. Thank you, Pond Puppies. Yep. This went for a lot. Okay. You know what? Let the libearer people have their fun, you know? Okay, Bluegrass Bash, Fish Bash Convention, Day 1.
Check it out.
Oh my god, we got to the hose coming out the bathroom. Let's go. We have the map. Okay.
Check it out.
Let's go follow
Still
the
getting
hose.
set up. I've been here for a couple hours, and every time I walk into one of the rooms, the transition's kind of changed.
Ah, this is yesterday. Okay, this is the setup.
But they've got everything set up. Super cool. And really cool.
Nice. I got a bunch of 2 gallons
So they're all still
here.
getting set up in here right now.
Okay.
Dragon, Hopi, albino.
The fish for the show.
That is an old fish.
God damn. Damn.
These are all empty here. Look at this monocycle.
Jesus.
That is an old fish.
You probably put that fish
Just
in
for
and
reference.
the water line goes up 3
Holy
inches.
cow. Thought that was enough.
Mick says citronellum.
This one here. How big?
We got some big
Texas
fish.
right here.
Oh my gosh.
Massive video, and I'm not. Another Joe Vegas.
Wow.
Not as nice as the other one. I think he's going to come in second.
Svenai.
His other one's gorgeous. Go and run.
Ooh, do we have any? Oh, we got bettas. It's a lot of bettas.
Betas for the competition.
What do you guys say? Do you say betas or bettas?
Paint's room they're setting up.
Okay.
Treated.
Some random display tanks.
Set up in here. So,
All right. Okay.
they've done
Small
an
world
amazing
in the
job.
building.
Been packing this entire time.
Setting
Really,
up some
really nice
cool
stuff.
stuff.
Here. One of the big guys that was
It's a
supposed
cute
to be
little
here is in
room.
bed. They haven't quite set up yet.
Well lit. high
You guys over
ceiling,
here,
maybe.
here's
Yeah, that
these
ceiling
guys,
looks
I
like
guess,
a
are
good
running
height.
late.
Okay, people getting set up. Looking promising, looking promising. All right, we'll keep an eye on any Bluegrass Bash setups. Nick said, Svenai, really? Albino, no red on the body? DP said, buy some shiners at the bait shop and start feeding them. You get some nice looking shiners, go for a good price. All right. All right. I'm going to get out of here. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I was like not sure if I could pull off streaming, feeling kind of low energy, but I said I was going to try and be more consistent, so hopefully it's worth it. But let me see if I can get some events set up, some quizzes, some interviews, some things. Let's get things bumping up in here, okay? Let's hardest working. Let's get it lit. All right? Maybe I'll come if I can really get my shit together, I'll come through with some fish trivia or something tomorrow. But don't hold me to that. All right. Mick said another good stream. Nick, appreciate you, Mick. Appreciate all of you. Shout out to everyone in the chat. DP Exotics, nice having you in the chat, holding it down. Pond Puppies, JP, Mick, Parna earlier. Definitely got to get you on Talk Beta sometime. JP Jeffries, always getting me to stream couple fish. You cop the micros. I left them for you. They'll ship them to Alaska just fine, I'm sure. Smart person, of course, coming through and holding it down in the chat. Diana Roach, the GOAT. I just decided you're the GOAT for some reason. Apologies to everyone else, but for tonight, I guess Diana's the GOAT. But shout out to Diana. Ross also, auction tomorrow. Ross is putting some stuff in the Flesh Aquatics. Appreciate you. All we've been holding it down. And Savage Cichlids, I saw you. Big Steve popped in here earlier. You know, I've been a little bit inconsistent, but we still have kept a very strong base of people that all hang out together here, and the names that I see in the chat consistently are growing. And it's been really cool to see. So, you know, if you're in the chat, you're talking regularly. I mean, this is a small channel, so you already know, of course, I see your chat. But, like, I really take note when people show up and they're new, and then they keep coming back. It makes me feel like I'm doing something right. So I appreciate you guys. TB said hit that like before he's done so it shows up for people. Get him some ducats. Have a good night. Feel better. Thank you, DP. Taya said thanks. And Mick said take care. We're having a heat wave. Great vibes on the beach. I know. One of the things I was going to talk about, maybe I'll do if it's still relevant in a few days, but people in the UK, like the fish keepers, I'm seeing a lot of posts like of them trying to figure out how to cool their tanks off because their tanks are getting like 30 degrees Celsius. And Diane said, by the way, Jeff Pelham's auction is tomorrow. Yep. I remember that. I really should put some fish in one of those sometime, but maybe next time, I guess. Johnny Best said peace to all. Mixed spammy cucumber emojis. Okay, it's my time to leave. DP says I'm always at work when you stream. All right, when do I need to stream for you not to be at work? I gotta do some early morning streams. I need to do more of those. There's some UK YouTubers I really want to see if I can get on stream. There's Glassbox, of course. You know, big man though. I don't know if he's got the time. Dodging the paparazzi, you know. And then Edgar. I want to get Edgar on here sometime. I've been really enjoying his videos. And I'm trying to think if there's someone else. But the point is, I would one day like to see if Rebecca would come on stream. I think she said she doesn't have that much time. But that would also be one I'd have to stream at a time that isn't typical of me. Because of all these time differences, you know. The world's a big place. It's also round. And you have a problem with me saying that you can unsubscribe. That's right. I'm taking a hard line, no flat earth stance. Now, if you want to believe the earth is, you know, anything else but flat, like any other shape, then I'm fine. It's just the flat earth I have a problem with. So, like, if it's a slightly curved, like, plate, like, dish, if it's on, you know, a globe on top of a turtle's back. I'm cool with that. You know, it's just the flat Earth. DP said, you're fine. I just missed it until break time. I've watched a few after the stream. All right. I appreciate you. Shout out to the replay crew. I try and make this replay friendly. I think the next few ones will be a bit more replay friendly, though. So I got to get this quiz together. Replay crew, shout out to you. And I'm going to head out. So I'll see you guys soon. Have a good rest of your evening and week or day or whatever time period between when I am leaving now and when I see you next. This has been In My Tanks, and I am absolutely out.